There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. I don't think there's a better way to celebrate New Year's Day than with NBA basketball.
I would say I agree. And for teams that had a tough start to the season, I always thought this was a good day to hit the reset button in the NBA and in life in general. A new year, maybe a fresh start.
Now here is Harris. Marion dishes to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
Here's Parker. Pass to Duncan. And it's blocked. Now here is Harris. Marion setting the pick for Harris. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
Parker passes to Duncan. Here's Finley, guarded by Marion. To the inside. Spurs passing it around. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Marion, nobody back.
Marion is either going to jump over you or go through you. He's a hard matchup inside.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Parker. It's deflected. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And it's Stevenson missing. Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Duncan outside. Outside for Murray. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
It's the shortest 3 on the court, but perhaps the toughest, too. Nice work.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Marion setting the pick for Harris. Takes it inside, and Nowitzki wide open. He fires, drills it from outside. Nowitzki's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Mavericks. And stolen by Harris. Up and in on the layup. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. George is checked in for Sean Marion. And it's Ellis in for Harris. Here's Milicic. Pass to Finley. And it's Parker in the corner. Clock at 6. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker, impressive work there.
Bogut with a screen on Parker. Ellis kicks to Stevenson. And here is Villanueva. George sets a screen for Ellis. Here's Bogut. Tries again. Rebounded by Milicic. Spurs trail by 7. Finley the pass to Parker. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. That back shot, and it's sent back by Bogut. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Two on the clock. Parker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And you know what? We've run out of superlatives to describe this club. They've been untouchable. 31 straight wins. Do you hear me? 31. And sometimes it looks like they're not even breaking a sweat.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Murray, the pass to Duncan. Floats one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Monte Ellis.
Parker's a point guard who always probes and keeps constant pressure on the defense and finds the weaknesses and then exploits them.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And he's good on the second. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Barea. Last game we saw him score 13. To the paint. Here's Bradley. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Kings. Here's Parker. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Tony Parker, the Frenchman, is so exciting as a basketball player. I think it's because of his speed. He has blinding speed and excellent change of pace, too.
Mavericks making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in, and Parker drops them both. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point lead. Marion, a screen on Parker. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Nowitzki's got 9.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Pass to Finley. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Dallas leading by 9. Barea surveying the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first free throw is good. Rod Colzeen's checked in for Bradley. And both free throws good for Barea.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Parker drives in, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Nice timing on the rejection from Dirk. His teammates like when he hustles on the defensive end like that.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Mavericks with some changes. Wang, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Steve Novak comes in for Sean Marion. And Harris subbed in for Barea. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 11. Finley the pass to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. Duncan with a screen on Bell. 5 on the clock. Murray. That shot off the mark. Mavericks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Harris with it. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So Harris will go to the line here. That one on Parker. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Best passes to Duncan. Now Finley. Scoreless thus far. Duncan outside. Over Bell. San Antonio again missing. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Harris. Here's Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Best. The Mavericks making the shot. And it's denied. And they get it back. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here is Harris. He's covered closely. Pass to Bogut. Rebounded by Milicic. Spurs trail by 13. Murray right side. Best passes to Milicic. Lob pass to Duncan. The alley-oop finish is off the mark. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Harris, good. Harris has got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Best passes to Finley. Duncan outside. And here is Murray. He had 25 points last game. Here's Best. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Wang. He has yet to score. Duncan with it. Devin Harris covering. Here's Best. Pass to Milicic. On the wing, Murray. And it's sent back by Bogut. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Wang. And it's Ellison for Harris. San Antonio also making some changes. Rose, he's checked in for Milicic. Simmons comes in for Michael Finley. And Van Exel subbed in for Murray. Now here's Ellis. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Shoots from the high post. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You got to wrap him up right there if you're going to try to keep Nowitzki from scoring. He's just so big and smart and skilled. You got to wrap him up. Don't let his arms get up.
A free throw drops for Dirk Nowitzki. Spurs trail by 20. Best passes to Rose. Now here's Van Exel. 9 points last game, and it goes down 2 points.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Ellis against Van Exel. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Nowitzki. Stolen by Rose. Here's Van Exel. shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Lefties always look better shooting it, and Van Exel is a smooth shooting lefty for sure.
Ellis, the pass to Nowitzki. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Here's Best. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Duncan. The tray. Best can't hit. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Boston. Ellis dishes to Bradley. Bradley sets the pick for Ellis. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mavericks leading by 18. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Nowitzki right side. Rebound San Antonio. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket. So 2 shots coming up for him.
Inside Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Outside, Barea. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Shoots the 3. And he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He nailed it from long range in that quarter, winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Ellis, and there's the drive, and it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Van Exel, following the score by Dallas. Here's Duncan. Nice D from Bogut.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Ellis with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Nowitzki with the screen on Duncan. And it's Ellis penetrating. And the wide-open shot from Redick. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Simmons. Tries a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Screen by Villanueva. Ellis with it. Unloads from 13. Simmons pulls it in.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ellis outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Outside for Redick. Nowitzki outside. A leaner. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 21 points for Nowitzki.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
to go for a different look here. Colzine's checked in for Bogut. Wang comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Marion, he's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. And Harris subbed in for Ellis. Pass to Rose. Spurs working the ball around now. Harris against Parker. There's a good screen. To the left wing. Jacks up a three. Hollins can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 22. Now Harris. 9 points in the game so far. The shot from the low post is good. Harris has got 11 points.
Superb ball control. Very patient, waiting for things to develop in pick and rolls. That's good work.
Parker passes to Hollins. Good.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Harris. He's got 11. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. He's looking for Marion and finds him.
Marion going upstairs to polish off the alley-oop.
And here is Parker. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Redick against Van Exel. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Simmons can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Simmons. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away. A rebound by the Spurs. Parker with it. Devin Harris covering. Floats it up for Murray. And stolen by Redick. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. The wide open look here for Marion. From outside off the mark. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. George is checked in for Marion. And it's Stevenson in for J.J. Redick. Here's Van Exel. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Hey, Van Exel can put defenders in a pickle, a torture chamber, including finding ways to draw the whistle while shooting.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Villanueva comes in for Wang. And Barea subbed in for Devin Harris. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Sean Marion, he's checked in for Dallas. Good on the second free throw. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Milicic. Murray with it. He's guarded by Stevenson. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Mavericks making a change here. George is checked in. Barea kicks to Villanueva. Barea against Parker. Driving in. A nice shot by Barea. Barea's got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Van Exel. Inside, out to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Podkolzin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Up top, Berea, covered by Parker. Pass to Podkolzin, puts the move on. Can't hit from in close. Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Back to Murray. 18 feet out. Podkolzin with the rebound. Podkolzin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Villanueva dishes to Stevenson. Berea against Murray. A nice shot by Berea. Berea's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Murray, the pass to Milicic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
NBA defenses aren't going to take it easy on Darko. He's going to have to deal with the physicality at this level.
No good on the free throw, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wang, he's checked in for Podkolzin. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Steve Novak, he's checked in for George. And it's Ellison for J.J. Berea. Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Finley comes in for Van Exel. Here's Ellis, following the basket by Tim Duncan. Ellis outside. Stevenson outside. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Rebound by Murray.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Pass to Parker. Back to Murray. Novak grabs the board. Dallas leading by 23. Stolen by Duncan.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Finley. He's guarded by Stevenson. Duncan outside. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Parker. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Tony Parker, 2 shots.
That's good from Parker. Bradley's checked in for Dallas. Marion comes in for Steve Novak. And Tony Parker drops them both. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Ellis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Bell is checked in for Deshaun Stevenson.
2 shots.
And Ellis drops them both. Here's Best. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ellis. 2 points. That one goes. Ellis has got 6 in the quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Murray outside. Milicic kicks to Finley. To the middle. Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Rajah Bell. The Spurs have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Devin Harris is checked in for Monte Ellis. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Marion setting the pick for Harris. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Sean Marion with the slam.
Using his build to set a nice solid screen, and then Marion able to roll into the opening.
San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. On the wing, Duncan. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Clock is at 3. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Nice work by Duncan to lay into that defender.
Here's Harris. Out to the right wing for 3. Poked loose. Murray outside. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 22.
And Harris does a really good job using his quickness to his advantage, and he's got plenty of that quickness. A creative guard who plays with an edge, too.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. George comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Stevenson in for Raja Bell. Here's Best. Fires the 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Here's Harris. Here's Bradley. And that one is stuffed right through.
When run right, the two-man game is basically unstoppable.
Challenging stretch for San Antonio here. And the foul called on Deshaun Stevenson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Podkolzin's checked in for Bradley. Nowitzki comes in for Wang. And Barea subbed in for Harris. Now here's Barea. 9 points in the game so far. Outside for George. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 21. Here's Best. He's got 6. 1:14 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And you like to see this from Milicic, the young big playing big.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Launches it. Good. It's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Here's Best. Guarded by Barea. Outside for Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Best. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for Podkolzin. Marion comes in for George. Devin Harris subbed in for Barea. 23 seconds left here in the second. Harris outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Drives to the hoop. 3 from Stevenson. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Murray. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Duncan with a screen on Barea. Pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Dallas leading by 22. Now here's Barea. Pass to Bell. Just 5 to shoot. Barea with the screen on Murray. Bell with the drive. A rebound by the Spurs. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. And that one's good. Parker.
Clever finish by Parker. A really smart point guard.
Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Barea against Parker. Barea, no good. Spurs trail by 20. There's Parker with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Parker's got 5 points in the quarter.
While Parker does not take many threes, when he does, you just have a feeling it's going in.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Todd Colzine's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Steve Novak. Deshaun Stevenson is checked in for Raja Bell. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Barea. Harris drives in. That one goes in. Harris has got 15.
Keeping his eyes on the basket. Nice job finishing through some contact.
And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Duncan. Here's Finley, guarded by Marion. Duncan right side. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time.
Nowitzki.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Parker against Harris. Now here's Parker. He's guarded closely. Driving to the basket. Harris against Parker. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. And the call will be against Tony Parker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Nowitzki with the screen on Murray. Here's Harris, just 5 on the clock.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
The tight space quickness of Tony Parker really allows him to challenge that interior defense.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Parker drops them both. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Dallas. 17-point game. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Great job to get to the corner and make himself available for the 3.
Now here's Parker. He's got 16. Duncan left side. Parker outside. Duncan with the screen for Parker. A floater. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Parker's got 18 points in the game.
And really, Parker is scoring the ball extremely well right now. Hard to slow him down when he's this hot.
Harris passes to Nowitzki. And the shot goes in. That's now 26 points for Nowitzki.
Doubling down, sets the screen and converts.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Parker looking around. To the inside. Finley the pass to Duncan. Right wing. Shot clock at 2. Here's Finley. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Here's Harris. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Parker dishes to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Bogut with the screen on Parker. Ellis the pass to Bogut. And Bogut slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
For San Antonio, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Parker kicks to Murray. Duncan with the screen on Redick. Wide open look here for Murray. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bogut's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ellis with it. 6 points for him. Outside for George. Connects from 3-point range. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Love the assertive and aggressive approach from George. His teammates encouraging him to keep it up.
Stolen by Ellis. Fires the 3. Duncan grabs the rebound. It's stolen by Bogut, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Van Exel's check in for the Spurs.
Number 7, Nick Van Exel.
Ellis against Parker. Over Ellis. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
Steve Novak, he's checked in for Dallas. And he makes both free throws. The Spurs shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Best. He's guarded by Ellis. Best's shot is good. Best's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so Ellis will bring it up for Dallas. Elbow shot. Bogut kicks to Villanueva. It's good from long range.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Best. Now here's Murray. Here's Milicic. 4 on the clock. Here's Best. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Redick is in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
Mavericks foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Charlie Villanueva.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Murray the pass to Duncan. Milicic kicks to Van Exel. 3-pointer. Second chance shot. And Bogut with the block. And they'll keep possession. They recover it. Best passes to Milicic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Andrew Bogut.
Darko Milicic getting physical with it, mixing it up with the defender and drawing the foul.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Wang, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Nowitzki in for Charlie Villanueva. Ellis outside from deep. Sinks the triple. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Inside, Novak. Rebound by Van Exel. The Spurs shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Duncan with a screen on Ellis. Van Exel passes to Duncan. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. Rose, he's checked in for Darko Milicic. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Knocked loose and taken away by Ellis. And it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And he makes the first. Dallas making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Simmons checked in for the Spurs. Both shots good from the stripe. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Ellis. Again, the Mavericks score.
The two-man game is dangerous. Really hard to account for all the options.
Pass to Rose. Back to Van Exel. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. San Antonio again missing. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
Here's Best. 10 points for him. Rose finds Duncan. Here's Simmons. Mavericks with the rebound. Bradley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Ellis. He's got 15. Redick for 3. And here is Ellis. Back to Nowitzki. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Redick. Simmons passes to Best. Outside Rose. Lob pass to Duncan. It's stolen by Bradley. Ellis left side. Nowitzki kicks to Ellis. Shot from 12. Rose with the block.
Oh, that's tremendous anticipation, timing the block perfectly.
Here's Best. The 19-footer is on the money. Best's got 12 in the game. Dallas calls timeout.
Here we go. Please give it up for your
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Rebounded by the Spurs. Down low, Marion with the steal. Three-pointer, Bell. Rebound by Best. Best's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he makes that one. He's got 14.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Dallas has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And the Mavericks call time here.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. George comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And Harris subbed in for J.J. Barea.
Set it up!
20 seconds left to play in the third. Harris looking it over. There's the pick. Out to Marion from outside the arc. Rebound by Van Exel. Here's Rose. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Maverick shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Harris. Here's Podkolzin. San Antonio with the rebound. Now here's Parker. Rejected by Harris. Bell with it. Three-pointer. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Teardrop shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
4th personal foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Podkolzin. Nowitzki comes in for Steve Novak. And Stevenson subbed in for Raja Bell. Now here is Harris. Here's Bogut. And Bogut slams it in.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
The Spurs shooting just 34% from the floor. Rejected by Harris. And he recovers it. Rose passes to Van Exel. Rose dishes to Parker. Shot clock at 5.
And getting fouled in the act. Not only do you get to the line, but you also tag him with a personal.
Tony Parker, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Parker. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for the Mavericks. Ellis comes in for Devin Harris. And Parker drops them both. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Bogut with a screen on Parker. Here's Ellis. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Bogut with a screen on Parker. Here's Ellis. Here's Bogut. And botches the dunk.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the deep credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Here's Ellis following the score by Tony Parker. And stolen by Holland. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And it's blocked by Stevenson. Here's Ellis. To the paint. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. It's good. Bogut's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Marion against Simmons. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They get it again. Here's Rose, a second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bogut's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Ellis. Rebound by Rose. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. And they recover it.
With that offensive rebound right there, they're likely to have the last possession.
With some arc. Got a hand on it. Now Ellis. There's the drive. Here's Bogut. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 10 points for Andrew Bogut.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Van Exel. Rose with the ball. Clock at 6. Spurs working the ball around now. And that one's good. Parker's got 16 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Awesome execution that time. Ran his man right off the pick tight. And nobody rotated over to help.
A different look for Dallas. George is checked in for Marion. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. Here's Best. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Murray. Duncan left side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. J.J. Barea is checked in for Monte Ellis.
Checking in for Dallas, number 5, J.J. Barea.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Barea with it, guarded now by Duncan. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And it's hard to draw those fouls and complete the play, but he was able to.
And that one misses. Spurs shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Snatched up. Here's Van Exel. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ellis comes in for J.J. Barea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Duncan. With 1 on the clock, and Duncan throws it down hard. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Best's shot is good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Now here's Ellis, outside for George. Rebound by Best. Best's got rebound number 5 here tonight. With the crossover. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here is Ellis. Shoots from the elbow. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Here's Best. He's guarded by Ellis. Best can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Ellis. It's stolen by Duncan. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Rose. And it's Finley in for Ben Exel. Pass to Duncan. It's tipped. Best passes to Duncan. Here's Finley, defended by George. To the inside. Here's Duncan. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ellis outside. To the middle. And the rejection by Milicic.
How about the anticipation by Milicic? He could be a force defensively in this league.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Ellis, following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. Going inside. It's Ellis on the wing. George sets a screen for Ellis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot by George, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And the Mavericks with some changes. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Nowitzki. Redick comes in for George. And Barea's subbed in for Monte Ellis. Parker's checked in for the Spurs. Milicic in the post, covered by Bogut. Parker outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Dallas Parker.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Bell with a screen on Parker. Here's Barea. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And San Antonio shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Duncan. Here's Milicic. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Michael Finley.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Michael Finley handles everything you want a two-guard to handle at both ends.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Nowitzki's checked in for Villanueva. Marion comes in for Bell. Stevenson, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Ellis in for Barea.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Dallas calls timeout. Ellis against Parker. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Oh, fierce play inside. He was fired up.
That free throw, no good.
For your Mavericks, Andrew Bogut.
And he sinks the second. Parker with it. Pass to Duncan. Here's Finley. Parker left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Sean Marion.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Parker drops them both. Here's Ellis. He is just playing at a very high level now.
Making plays for himself and others. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, his next assist will give him a double-double.
Got a piece of it. Marion with the steal. Ellis outside. Marion setting the pick for Ellis. Pass to Bogut.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Over Duncan. Ellis can't get it to go.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Murray kicks to Parker. Pass to Milicic. Stolen by Stevenson.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dirk Nowitzki.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Barea, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Stevenson. Duncan kicks to Finley. And it's Parker in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Barea. And that one's good. Parker.
A typical smart play call by Parker. He knows how to disrupt a defense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bogut with a screen on Murray. Unloads from 13. Out to Marion. Now Barea. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.